Hi, um, welcome. Today I'll be showing you how to build a quick AI chatbot using Zapier. Stay with me and let's dive in right away. For those of you who have not seen Zapier before, this is Zapier. Zapier is basically an automation platform where you're able to build various types of tools from simple automation to AI agents and or RAG solutions like chatbots. I'm going to walk you through the process of setting up these accounts, especially for those of you who already don't have accounts. To sign up, you need to come here to click on sign up, and the sign up process is pretty easy. Just go through your Gmail, and then you should be up. I already have an account, so I'm just going to dive right in, and we'll begin. So I'm going to go in with my Google account, and I'm logging in with my account and send. And when I go in, I'll begin the whole journey of how we begin the process. Yep. So we're in Zapier right now, and the first thing you need to do if you want to build a chatbot, there are um, uh, various type of uh, softwares you can build in here or solutions you can build in here. But I'm going to talk about the chatbot. For other videos, I can show you what to do with the others. But right now, we'll start with the chatbot. Once you click on chatbot, it basically just gives you the opportunity to see to name the chatbot. So let's assume we're going to name this chatbot David. Just call this chatbot David and just hit on create. And once you hit on create, the next thing that happens is you just shows the structure of what you're supposed to do. But I'm going to walk you through what you're supposed to do in this journey. First, by the left here, you can see on the menu, you have the instructions, you have the knowledge. This is where you have put in your knowledge base. Instruction is where you build a persona for that chatbot to and also identify the behaviors. Also, you are able to define the logic and also build a theme, color, and also do some integration and also connect an AI model into it. Let's go ahead and start. So here, this is the way you want the AI chatbot to greet, and then you have over here the representation of the changes you make here. So let's assume we're changing it from "How may I help you today?" "How may I help you today?" Or just start with "Hi, my name is David. How may I help you? How may I assist you to let's change to assist. Yeah, today. And then you can have your own objectives and how you want this to be. But if you don't want to have a structured one and you want the AI to help with the greeting, you can just click on this. And with this, it just goes ahead and you can generate whatever it should do, and that will be information you can have it. Hello. So you can have that generates a response for the greeting. Um, Hello, I am David. Yeah. And then the objectives here is probably the persona you're trying to build for the AI tool, and then your directive would have to come with objectives, the style, and the rules. But I'll be doing it and be showing you how you can quickly jump into building your directive from a prompt you drop in ChatGPT. So we're going to go into ChatGPT right now. And from ChatGPT, we want to just write something that will help in identifying or building the persona. So I'm just going to stay in the visitors mode and do, or the guest mode and do it. So I'm going to write, you are, you are an AI assistant chatbot that supports users who visit um, the the website and supports the users in understanding the services that are rendered by the business, and you can identify the business. So the business is probably it's a hair salon, and support in booking appointments and scheduling. Um, you we are able to um, give all the various hairstyles for Afro, um, Afro hair, and yeah, let's put it etc. Just let's give it to write something. Ignore the typos; it will still come up with this. But you're basically trying to write, so it's come there with some of the yeah. So what you want is for you to make a list of different type of things, yeah. Then we would then prompt it to give us the directive of the AI assistance, what the AI assistant is able to do. So nice. You want to get all the details out here. Good. And then we then need to further refine the prompt by asking more information. So develop a um, um, an instruction for the AI chatbot whose name is David uh, to be added to the instruction section of the Zapier chatbot being developed. So it's going to use the context of the information that you've given initially to build an instruction that will be used. So this is what you need. So bot name, the purpose, you need the core instruction, and then um, you also need all the information like response time, the information, yep. Every other thing that we need to do in terms of giving more context about the chatbot, we can put in the knowledge base side of things. So I'm going to copy all of this, right? And I'm going to stop over here. And we're going back in here. And then over here, I'm going to come to directive and I'm going to paste it. So basically, we've given it, so David, so I'm going to call it you are. So you are a virtual assistant for the hair salon, website. So the hair salon, let's give the hair salon a name. Hair salon, let's call it Deluxe Hair. Yeah. You are designed to support. So you need to write you are designed to support users in understanding services. Just read all of this. You can take all of this out just to clean up, right? Respond conversationally, yeah, support appointment booking, and all of this braid box is reaching all of these things. We've given you some information, but we can go ahead to change that later. We'll come back to that. Now, once you're done, click on save changes. Now this is saved. Now, in order to test what you just did right now, we're going to test it with this side, and you can see how it's responding. Hello, I'm David. I'm here to assist questions you may have provided and provide resources about our company. So you might want to test and say, what type of hair do you do? So it's going to look at this instruction and just come share all of this with you. Yeah, so it's giving you a response based on the instruction here, but this is not enough. So let's go for that. And the next thing is the knowledge base. So we need to have a knowledge base that it can pick all the information from. And this knowledge base can come from the website that we'll use a crawler for. It can come from a Google Docs, probably have a Google document that you've uploaded all the information about that particular hair salon, or you want to upload some files, probably through PDF, CSV, or TXT. I always advise you go with PDF. And then in case you want to connect with tables in Zapier, you can also do this. So what we're going to do right now is we will create a document, right, in Google Docs, and we're going to attach it here so you can see how that is possible. So I'm going to go into my drive and just come up with a simple Google Docs. Yep. Just create one Google Docs here from the drive. And from the drive here, I'm just going to open a new one, or just come here and then create a new one. Yeah. Or just come in here and then create a new Google Docs. On Google Docs, I just want to create knowledge base so I can come back to ChatGPT. Next ChatGPT, build a the comprehensive knowledge. This is assuming that I do not have any details about the company, but if I have details, I can map it to the website for the hair salon, and the hair salon's name is I think we agreed is Deluxe Hair Care. So it's going to build something for me, and then I'm going to take all of that and push that into the Google Docs, and then we connect it. So some of the information you might need might be all of this email and all of these things, and then we have all of this information. So basically this is feeding the chatbot with as much information as possible on all the tools it has access to. Once it's captured all of this, you can put your price in. It's captured all the pricing and all of this, and then all of this I'm just going to copy and paste it. This is um a quick overview. We can always look deep dive into it when we build more sophisticated chatbots in the future, but just stick with me as we look at all of the information that's captured in here. I'm not going to put the email. I'm not going to put some of that information that it has requested for. I'm just going to put all of everything that we have here in here. So building the FAQs for me and all of that. So I'm just going to copy all of this for now. Yeah. And I'm just going to paste it in the Google Docs. Yeah. And then we connect the Google Docs to Zapier. Yeah, so I'm just going to copy all the way. Come in here. I'm just going to paste this. Yeah. And then let's rename this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to come back here. And then what I need to do is connect that particular document in here. So I'm adding this, and then I have to choose. It's coming from Google Docs. And I need to confirm which of the Google Docs I pasted. I think I pasted in the wrong one, so in the wrong page. So let me do the same for my Google Docs in another page. Just give me a minute while I put it in the right Google Docs. I have multiple accounts opened. Just a minute. Be with you shortly. Almost there, please. I'm going to share the Google Docs, and now I'm just going to paste it there, then connect it. Okay, so I'll bring in the Google Docs. Just want to paste it in some other. Yep, and then Deluxe. Good. So I'm just going to refresh, and let's go in here. So I'm going to select here. Let's do this again one more time, just to be sure that we have the right one. I'm going to do this. Then I'm looking for Deluxe, what I just created right now. Deluxe Haircare Selling Knowledge Base, and I just add the source. And I've added the source to it, and that's the knowledge base that is going to be reading going forward. It's processing the knowledge sources. Give it some time while you do this. And then when it's done, the next stage will be for us to connect it and give it some other information, and then we'll test our chatbot. Okay. Good. So that's taken in. So when answers are found within this knowledge struct, what it's going to do is going to generate AI response without knowledge source. But what we want it to do is to check within the knowledge source, the knowledge source. Yeah, so we want to put customized message. So we want it to just do its thing, right? And go into the knowledge base and pick information from it, right? So we're going to leave this as save. And then now we are done. Good. Now, the next thing is you might want to put some logic. Probably you want to collect leads and information from the customers that are calling. So you want to add the name, you want them to, for you to collect all of this. And you may determine that you want to collect this either in the beginning of the conversation in a few message, or probably using certain, or when the chatbot cannot provide an answer, it then collects their details. But I think it's always good to have this information in the beginning. So you want to put it in here and determine the what it should be. So you know when you want to collect this. So you want the name, you want the email. If you don't want it, you can take the email out, phone number, and then probably what you want is just history, right? And yeah, and then you're okay with this. And for how fields you should ask for information at once, or you want it set in a particular order. Probably you want all of them at once. So let's just have this. And then you want to create this logic. And basically this logic is just for you to be able to have access. But because I am on the free version, it might not give me that feature, but let's give it a go and see. So it says, hello, I'm David. I'm here to assist you. Yeah. Yep. So I might need to say, I want to cut my hair. Then you see its response. Let's see if the logic is happening. So the logic is happening is, yeah. So please can I have your name, email, and phone number. So this is what we want it to do. The next thing is theme. You want to make the chatbot appearing on the widget on the website to look a particular way. So you want to add the logo. Probably have a logo you want to add to it. I'm just going to add a logo here, and then let's see how it's going to look. This is just for testing purposes. So I'm just going to put just any logo. Bear with me, whichever logo I put in there. I'm just going to add this, right? Just ignore whatever it is I put there for now. And then I want to put an embedded icon image. Probably I like this image. I want it to be circle. I want that widget that pops up on the website to be square, or I want it to be rounded like this. And then once you have that, you can also change the color to either be green or blue. So this is how it's going to appear. So basically it's giving you the how the appearance is going to look like: blue, purple. So anything you're doing here, keep changing here. And then depending on the app style, how you want it to be a regular one, you want it to be smooth. So basically these are the theme you're looking at, maybe like a darker theme, to have a dark theme when you're chatting with people, or you want it to be a light one by default, or you want it to be system generated, meaning the system settings of your phone or your laptop will determine how it shows. So I'm going to leave it in here. And there are other things you can do in here, like choose background colors, change a lot of things. These are all up to you. I'm just going to save these changes for now. The next part I would like us to look at is the next thing, which is integration. This is if you want to integrate this into Slack for your business, and then you want people to interact. But if you want it on a website, you can leave it this way. I'm going to show you what to do next with it. AI model basically is just for the language processing. You can decide to use 4.0 mini or 4.1 mini, or you can decide to connect directly to your ChatGPT account. If you have basic, that helps for better in conversation. Yeah. And in terms of creativity, this allows you to have some variation on how the AI chatbot can interact with you. You can decide to want to increase it or low, or increase it higher. Basically, you're looking for how it interact with people. Settings under here basically is other things you want to do, like that we have a placeholder here. The placeholder here that's asked me anything, so you can change it to this is David, your friendly systems for deluxe. Okay, and when you put this here, that becomes the custom placeholder over. That becomes custom placeholder over here, and yeah, and basically you have all of this, and then once you save, that placeholder appears at the bottom now. Yeah, this David. Yeah, and you have all of this. Now you're done. The next thing you want to do is, over the time, you want to check your analytics. This is where you check it, and also conversation. The next thing you want to do is to connect it to your website. You can decide to copy share, and then you have this, and then probably you want it to be on a particular interface. But if you want to embed it, you can click on embed, and then with embed, you can decide if you want it to be a pop-up or you want it to be inline. Yeah, in a particular position on your website, and then you can copy the embedded link, put it at the back of your website, and that's it. And you have a chatbot ready. And that's it. That's how to create a quick chatbot. So if you want to ask any questions about the Deluxe, probably I didn't put the address, but I'm just going to throw in around. Where is Deluxe Hair located? Yeah. Typo errors, but you can see I'm happy to help you. But before, so it needs my name. Just asking, my name is David. My email is email@gmail.com, and my phone number is this. I'm just gonna write some random numbers. It accepts it. right? And depending on the kind of routine you want to put, you might want you to book appointments. You might have links that you want to connect to the. So it seems I couldn't retrieve exact address. That's because I did not feed it with any information. But you can talk to about other here. I want to have box graded. Yeah, you see what time is available. So this is me just throwing some random questions, right? It's telling me, so basically because I don't have any information in my knowledge base. So if I keep updating my knowledge base, then it can give information in here. All right, thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.